Every day you recommend things to other people without even thinking about it. Your favourite restaurant, a great book or film, or a fantastic holiday destination. Imagine how popular you'd be if you could recommend these things to people through a reputable company that charged them less. Now what about this? Imagine if every time they ate a meal at that fabulous restaurant or flew to that holiday resort you recommended, you got paid. Impossible? Just keep watching. I'm going to show you a way of doing just that. Recommending something just once and getting paid for it over and over again.
Meet the Bradshaw family who live at 34 Acacia Avenue. You know loads of people just like them. With their help, I'm going to explain how this works. Let's pretend the Bradshaws are potential customers for you to recommend. Let's see what that could mean to you. Each time you hear a cash register, that's money in the bank for you. The internet, mobile phone and landline phones will all add to your ongoing monthly commission. And even when they leave for school and work, your commission just keeps on growing. And out of sight is not out of mind. Small and medium businesses all over the country can also save money and add to your commission every month.
Now imagine this typical morning being repeated all over the UK in millions of homes. And just imagine how much you could be earning if some of the customers have been recommended to the services by you.
Well, I first heard about the company through my aunt, and now my entire family are customers. I think what I like best about the company is that if you ever have a problem with your bill, you can call them and they're right at the end of the line. They treat you like a person, not a number.
I heard about the company from a friend. I take gas, electricity, mobile telephone and landline telephone. And yes, I'm very happy with the service I get from the company.
We joined because we were, at the time Sue was 7 months pregnant, and we were looking for something that we could give us a second income.
It was simply by chance that an old friend, we happened to bump into him literally in the street. He told us about this opportunity, and if I'm honest with you, my first reaction was that it perhaps wasn't for me. But we decided to look into it further, and it just seemed like a great way of securing our future.
When I actually looked at this opportunity, I was working in the construction industry as a labourer, and I joined this business because it gave me a second income stream.
Because it's an open book accounting business, it's a PLC, it's fully listed, and so we were comfortable with it from day one.
Let me tell you about the company behind this amazing opportunity. Telecom Plus, trading as the Utility Warehouse, began operations in 1997 and is a major British PLC. They supply essential services such as gas, electricity, landline and mobile telephones and internet tariffs to homes and small businesses throughout the UK. Unlike other utility companies, they don't advertise. The huge amounts of money this saves, in addition to the unique way of attracting customers through personal word-of-mouth recommendation, allows the company to pass on discounts to all their customers. The Utility Warehouse Discount Club already has hundreds of thousands of customers, people just like the Bradshaws, saving money every day.
Word of mouth is much better. People are far more likely to respond to a recommendation from someone they know and trust than to a commercial on TV or a newspaper advert. So it's an excellent way for us to build our customer base. This has worked really well for the company too. Recently, European Business Magazine showed us to be Europe's fastest growing company.
I've been a customer for just over a year now. I first heard about the company through a colleague of my husband's. And the thing I like best of all is the fact that I get one monthly bill with all the services on it, and I don't have to faff around with lots of bits of paper and other bills.
At the heart of the business is the award-winning customer services team, where most calls are answered within 30 seconds. Based in North London, any one of the experienced call centre staff can answer your queries on any of the services.
The customer service, the people at the other end of the phone are just so polite and helpful.
So you've seen how well the company look after their customers, and they do the same for you.
Our training is very comprehensive. It's delivered by experienced distributors. It's at numerous locations throughout the UK. It's completely free, and you can attend as many times as you like.
I'd like to share with you perhaps my most successful way of getting customers, and that has been to actually identify.
Being successful in this business has got nothing to do with O-levels or A-levels or GCSEs or a degree. Anyone can be a distributor and anyone can be successful.
I left school, no qualifications. I was a bricklayer for 5 years and then I joined the police. I was a police officer for 14 years altogether.
I was in sales and marketing, prior to that in the Royal Navy.
I'm a single mum, I've got 2 small children, but I can still find time every day to do this business without a problem.
I'm a professional golf player and teacher, and we run a golf shop together.
I've been a policeman for 32 years and I was looking for something to do when I retired.
I'm an airline captain. I fly the Boeing 747 for major British airline.
I'm deputy head of a large school in Cardiff.
There are no bosses or people to answer to. Once you've done the work, you continue to get paid a commission every single month based on what your customers are spending. You can even continue to get paid after you've stopped working the business, or if you decide to spend more time living abroad.
We worked really hard for a few years, but now we've got an income that allows us to live in the sun all year round in our beautiful villa in Spain.
Like the royalties that pop stars or writers earn, you'll be getting paid month after month, year after year. We call this residual income. And it continues, even if you decide to take a breather.
Well, I've almost completely given up work now since joining the business. I worked at it very hard for the first 4 years. And then I took time off to travel, and I don't have to worry about my income because it keeps coming in every month regardless of whether I'm walking on the beach or travelling around in Peru.
The great thing about it is what I found out last year about this time. It turned out that I had cancer and I had to have a major operation. Unfortunately, I was in hospital for over 3 weeks and I couldn't do any work for 4 months. But what I found about is that I got residual income every month, and the great thing about it, I got pay rises as well every month, and the whole company looks after you. Not only the people you meet while you're doing your business, but the main company head office were very, very good. They looked after my wife, sent her flowers, and loads of letters and cards came.
You always think that people wouldn't be interested, but people are, and it's very simple, but if you don't ask them, you don't know.
One of the great things about being involved with this opportunity is you get the chance to help people that are basically in a box. They're being told what to do, how to do it, what time to go to work, when to leave, and most of those people are hardly surviving. One of the fantastic benefits of being involved in this great opportunity is the fact that you can show people a way out.
Another major benefit of being involved with this company is the tremendous incentives and recognition you receive. One of the great promotions could mean that for a month you'd be driving one of these.
I mean, I've never driven a Boxster before, and I went up and Charles gave us this Boxster, and I said to Charles, look, I'm terrified. He said, don't worry, Dennis. Here are the keys. Do whatever you like. If you prang it as you go out of here, I'm not fussed because it's fully insured.
The boys were really excited when we went to pick up the Porsche. The only problem was, being a 2-seater, was we had a little bit of argy-bargy afterwards as to who was going to drive home with me.
There's even a scheme in place where you can get one of these. Yours to keep.
It's fantastic. I've never owned a new car in my life, and all you had to achieve was gather a few customers and you hit a level that's in the company that they give you a brand new BMW Mini.
There have been hundreds of distributors and their partners who've enjoyed some fantastic free luxury holiday incentives.
This is just unbelievable. What other part-time business can you get this for free? We're staying in the best hotel in Las Vegas. We've had money, spending money every day, and you have to pinch yourself every single day just to believe this is happening. I'll never ever forget it. Thank you very much to Utility Warehouse.
I had a mega time in Vegas. I want to do it again, please.
When I started it, we were living in a 3-bedroom semi-detached,
Yes.
which was worth 60,000 with a £350 car on the drive. We were spending more than we were earning, as everyone does, and now we live in a £300,000 house in a lovely area of the country.
The monthly commission which I earn from the business is more than the annual pension I receive from the companies I work for.
This is the most wonderful opportunity, and you don't have to be 20 to do it. You can do it when you're over 70, and we've proved it.
Well, there are really so many good things about the business, but for me personally, the best thing is the fact that I'm building up a residual income. Now, I currently work as a software engineer. It's a very well paid job, but I have a little boy, his name's Joe, he's got Down syndrome, and I have to work away from home. Joe always tells me how much he misses me, and I really miss him when I'm away. So this business is going to allow me essentially to retire in 1 or 2 years' time so I can spend my time at home with Joe.
Prior to joining this business, I spent 23 years at one of the UK's leading accounting firms. My primary role there was to advise growing businesses, and I used to say to my clients, you need to find a business that makes you money while you sit on the beach. This business surely is the one business that enables you and enables all the distributors to do that. So you can do it in your own time, it's totally risk-free, and you get all the help and support you need. Just imagine where you could be in 1, 3, 5 or 7 years' time if you make that call now.